Hello, welcome. Today I'm just doing a collective haul of all the things I've gotten in the past couple months that I couldn't figure out how to make its own video. It didn't really make sense to be in its own video. So I have it just sorted by artist. There's not as much as I thought there was. Turns out I've been buying a lot of non-K-pop lately, thinking that I was buying a lot of K-pop. I wasn't. I don't know if people would actually be interested in seeing any of that, but it's not in this video either way. So first thing we're gonna start with is this vinyl. I did get Rosé vinyl. I love these songs. I think they're so good. They're so fun. Fun? I don't know if fun's the right word. I just think she's a really good songwriter. I love songwriters that tell a story, and that's what she does. So this is the Polaroid I got. Her with a guitar, of course, obviously. That is me. I don't know what my favorite song is. Ooh, that got sticky. I really like 3 AM. I really like, oh my god, what's the name of the song? I really like Stay a Little Longer. And I like Not the Same. I genuinely just really like this album. I wouldn't have bought the vinyl if I didn't love the whole thing. So there's that. And it is a gorgeous blue. Like absolutely gorgeous blue. Translucent blue. Kind of hard to see, but I don't really want to take it out of there right now. And then the Rosé band, which I just think is so fun. I love that. Oh, and there's another one, another Polaroid. Next, I did get X-Love's signed album for their second single album. They did sign the literal jewel case. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that because I guess I have to get another copy so I can actually listen to this because I'll have to seal this. Okay, not gonna lie, my phone died and then I didn't come back to this for a whole week. But I don't want to refilm it all, so we're just gonna get into it. I already took the photo cards out, so we get the stickers of their lip prints. And then this is all of the lyrics. That is just the backing. Put that back. Ooh, they're like, oh, those just pop out. Okay. And then here is all of the pictures. I'm very glad that there's a photo book. Sort of. So there's that. Put that's on there. And then I did get this signed from M-Wave. So we did get M-Wave cards and then the regular cards. I will show the M-Wave cards first. You can already kind of see the back, but got that and then the group. And then for the regular cards, look how cute. Adorable. So adorable. And we did get 2. Love that. And that is it for X-Love. So let's go to the next group. Next, we have Boy Next Door. So I did end up getting their light stick. Let me zoom out a little bit. I did end up getting their light stick. I did get tickets to see them at their Lala after show. So I had to get the light stick, even though my light stick died within like 3 minutes of the show starting. It was working fine, and then all of a sudden it died. And then when I got back to my car, I tried to like turn it on again and it worked perfectly fine. And I was like, oh. But it kept turning off for me during the actual show. So that was awful. So I didn't actually get to use this. But that usually happens when I first go to a show. Nothing works out, but it's very cute. I love this. I made sure to get the stand because I felt like I wanted to. I don't really have a reason for getting the stand. There just wasn't a huge difference in price between getting the stand and not getting the stand. So you might as well just get the stand at that point. It's fine. And then with the light stick comes with an OT6 set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I was very happy to get it. I also wasn't sure if it was going to come on time because I ordered it very last minute because all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it eventually anyways, so I might as well get it now. But then I was scared that it wouldn't actually be sent to me. But it was sent way earlier than I thought. It was supposed to take like 2 weeks, and it only took like 4 days. So I got very lucky. I love that. And then next for Boy Next Door, I think this is almost the exact same back too. Not quite. It's almost the same blue. But next for Boy Next Door, at the show, at the end, they passed out an OT6 set of photo cards, which was just very, very cute. I have one more thing. I'll get that in a second. But it was very, very cute. I was so happy to get this. There were so many things that didn't really quite go right that day, but this really did help. So all the backs are the same, but we got bread. Look at that. So that was really nice. That was really awesome to be able to get a full set just for showing up to that show. And I can't believe I got tickets to that show because I guess a lot of people paid a lot for resale, and I got mine during pre-sale, so mine was incredibly cheap. So I didn't get tickets to go to Lala. I was like 4 hours late after the tickets went on sale, and I completely forgot that Sabrina was headlining the day that they were there. So missed out on that. Signed up for like 6 different wait lists, never got off, and the resale prices just kept going up and up and up. But I think the after show, it definitely wasn't the full production. I did see clips from their like actual like set at Lala, and I know there was a lot more, obviously bigger stage, bigger setup, a lot more props. But it was just so fun to see them at such a small venue, small stage venue, like for their first time seeing them, because they were amazing. They were incredible. I said some wild things after that show, so we might get, we'll come back to me in a year and we'll make some decisions about whether or not I am including them in my top 6 groups, because I don't know if it's going to be a top 5 anymore because they were that good. But I usually decide around the 3-year mark of of an artist after their debut. Their 3rd anniversary is when I usually am like, okay, this is it or this is not. And they're only 2 years old, so like, we'll figure this out. Not today, but tomorrow. Or, you know, in another year. So I have one more thing for Boy Next Door. I just have to go get it. So the last thing for Boy Next Door, it's very wrinkled because I've worn this like 12 times, but I did get the Lollapalooza shirt. They were selling this at the show, and I just always, if somebody's going to perform at Lala, I want something from Lala that says that they were at Lala. I have my Hobie, I have my year 2 TXT, and now I have Boy Next Door. For the first year for TXT, all of their stuff sold out, but before I could get it, I think it sold out on the first day, and then they never restocked, and I was so sad. And then Stray Kids didn't actually have merch that said Lala on it. They just had like regular Stray Kids merch that was like specifically made for Lala, but didn't say Lala on it. And that was tragic. So I made sure to at least get theirs, even though I saw them on August 2nd, but I can remember that. That's not a big deal. So I'm just really happy that I got to see them at Lolla and have something to show for it. That wasn't just like photo cards that don't say Lolla, you know? So, or a light stick that didn't actually work to begin with. It worked fine when the show wasn't happening, but it doesn't matter. This was what I wanted the most. I was really hoping this. They had two designs. One was just like all the logos they've had so far, and then there was this one, and I just thought this was the better design. Honestly, both of them weren't my favorite, but this was the better design in my opinion. This one felt the most like Boy Next Door. The other one was white with black logos. Like, it wasn't colorful at all. We need color. So, Boy Next Door, love. Thank you. The next group we have is ATs, and I only have one thing, but I guess I'll do this sideways. I did get the basketball jersey. I was going to get the football jersey, but then I realized I don't want it. So I did want a jersey, but both of the jerseys are like, they're net. Like, you have to wear something underneath it. Not just... It made more sense to get this one, but it did come with a photo card, which I actually almost threw away because I didn't realize that it came with a photo card. I know it's literally attached, but I was cleaning everything up and like cleaning everything. Look at that cutie group card. I was cleaning, I'll keep this out, like the boxes out of my apartment and everything, and trying to make sure that everything was good. And yeah, I almost threw this away because I didn't know it came with it. So I'll show you the back. It does have like ATs right here, and it just has North America, which like, okay, and then 8. So I also don't know what size I got. This is huge. But in your fantasy, I think I just randomly picked a size. That's usually what I do when I go shopping lately, is I just pick whatever size I can find. Or when somebody asks me what size when I'm at a merch booth, I just, whatever comes out of my mouth is what it is, and it doesn't matter what it is. So I ended up with whatever this is. This is Z. Okay, I don't know what that means. I think that means like a large. I don't know. I don't know when I'm actually gonna wear this. I probably will. It's very long, so it must be one of the larger sizes, but I think this was actually the only one that was available when I was buying it. I looked today, all sizes are available. It literally doesn't matter, but I do have this, and I have this very matte card, so I can finally put this away without worrying that I'm going to throw it away. Thank you. Next, we have, I wouldn't say BTS, but this is all Jin. It's just Jin. So I did go to his tour date in Dallas, and I did get this jersey. The lines were 0. There were 0 lines. Were 0. I can speak. There were no lines when I was there. Absolutely 0. I got there so early thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be in long lines. It's fine. Like, let me figure this out. I'll have plenty of time. No. There was no one in line. I literally walked up and nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I did go to Dallas for this. This was my 200th concert, and it just meant a lot to me. There's so much that goes into this, but it meant a lot to me. It is a baseball jersey. It says Ransuk Jin, Jin. I just love it so much. Everything about it is so good. This is all I bought at merch. So like, how did I get this? I don't know. So there was a lady in line who was with her daughter, and I don't know what it was. I didn't talk to them much. I think at one point they had like turned around and they were talking, and I hadn't said anything. I just kept accidentally making eye contact, you know how that works? And then they said something that was, I guess they thought it was weird. I don't even remember what it was, but she had gone and gotten like 2 pickets from the merch line while we were waiting to go inside. And then I guess when she was in line, she realized, hey, I don't actually want this. And then she shoved it in my hand and was like, you can have this. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I asked them, I was kind of in shock. So honestly, at first, I was just like, what? And I didn't say anything. I didn't say no. I didn't like question it. I don't even know if I said thank you at first. Like, I literally was just like, what? Like, what? Because like, like genuinely, what? And I probably just seemed so rude to anyone who was watching this happen, because I literally was just freaking out, because like, what do you mean? You're just giving me a picket? I only own one picket because I don't really like pickets, if I'm being completely honest. They're not my favorite type of merch. If I was supposed to pick merch, I would pick literally anything else. But obviously, I'm never going to give this up now. Like I said, that show was very, very, very special. So the fact that somebody just gave me free merch on that day was kind of insane. Like, divine intervention. I wasn't going to say that, but like, it kind of was. So we have this cutie little Jin, and we finally got inside, and I stopped the daughter, and I was like, no, like, are you sure? Like, is this real? And she was like, no, you should have it. You should keep it. Like, it's absolutely yours. We don't want it. Like, it's totally fine. And I was like, no, like, genuinely, are you sure? Like, your mom shoved this in my hands. Like, are you sure? Like, and then I think I said thank you like 3 times, and then they like ran away from me. So it was like a whole thing. But at the end of the day, I have Jin's face now. That's what it comes down to. And then I kind of ruined this, but I will be able to fix this somehow, hopefully. This was the banner for the day. Jin shines hotter than the blazing sun of Dallas, which, yeah, it was hot. I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life. But Dallas, I did only go on the 23rd. This was like a very, very short trip, so I had to go one day. Absolutely 0 people did this. I think because nobody knew when he was walking to press the game start button. I don't know. It was like the beginning of the show, so like why? I don't know. I didn't fully understand what was going on. But I thought the first day it was like a cowboy theme, and the second day it was a Mario theme, and I thought this theme was cuter, but I heard from literally everybody that everybody liked day 1 better, and I was like, oh, I cannot relate. This is so much cuter. I was genuinely hoping that this would be day 2 when I saw the 2 designs online, and was so happy when this was day 2, because, ooh. Day 1 was fine, but it was like so Texas. And unfortunately, I'm really annoying and I hate Texas even though I keep going back. So, and like the little details, like I think this is better design. One last thing. So I'm sure if you were following the tour, went to the tour, heard anything about the tour, you knew this was happening. I knew it was happening. I didn't know it was happening like this, but I did end up with an entire case of gin ramen. Like literally. Like at some point during the night, they obviously had like 1,500 t-shirts that they were giving out, and they were giving out like 1 of these to each person. And then I think towards maybe the middle of the line, or like 2/3 of the way through the line, they realized they were going to have so much left over if they only do 1 per person. And also they were trying to get people out of the venue. So at some point, we just started moving so fast, and they were just shoving cases at people. And look. So I had to bring an entire case of gin ramen back on the plane. And I want to show you the bag I had. This is the bag I had. Let me try to zoom out. Okay, it won't let me. But like, it's not very big. If you just put this in, it takes up a majority of the bag. Like, the bag is pretty much full when you put that in. This was the only bag I had. I did not have luggage. I did not have a hotel. I did not have anything. I was going to, my plan was to sleep at the airport. I literally had gotten there that morning, was leaving, I think it was like 6 a.m. the next morning. So I only brought this. My plan was to buy one jersey, and if I had to wear it, I had to wear it. Like, and I had things in here to begin with because, like, obviously there's things you need when you travel. So knowing that I also had to figure out how to bring this home and how to bring this home on top of the things, like, these are the ones I didn't plan. On top of the things that I had already brought. When I tell you that those texts that I was sending people were some of the funniest things I've ever said in my life, like, because just imagine, you're me, you are literally getting things shoved into your hands, because this was also shoved into my hands. I joined the line, but I don't know, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking I was getting one. I was like, I can fit one. I was not thinking the whole box. Yeah. But somehow, they let me through. This, I'm surprised this didn't break. I genuinely thought this was going to break. This is one of my funniest moments I've ever had in my entire life. I've done these 24-hour trips, 18-hour trips, so many times to go to concerts. This, though, has never happened to me. Being given this much free stuff that I have to somehow bring back when this is my bag. Like, you could, like, that takes up almost all the bag. And then you do that, look at that. There's no space left. There's nothing. The way it is bringing back all of the feelings of, what am I supposed to do if they make me throw out 6 cases of ramen? Which is an insane question to have. Just in general. Because this was also, like, the bag I actually brought into the show. And I left with this. So this was just me at the airport trying to, like, reconfigure my bag over and over and over again in the early morning hours. And then I accidentally put my wallet all the way on the bottom of the bag, so I had to unpack it anyways before I went through TSA. Didn't realize I did that. I probably should have known, you know, where my ID was, but I knew it was in the bag. I just didn't know it was on the bottom. So yeah, this is what I did. Yeah, so craziest show ever. Happy 200th concert to me. I cannot believe either of these things. These two things are the most Jin thing that could have ever possibly happened to me when I was going to a show on this tour. Nothing could have been funnier than this happening. 10 out of 10, I love my life. I love Jin. Thank you. Okay, so for Stray Kids, we start off the fan meeting merch with these 2 magnets. This has already been in my fridge for a very long time, but we have Little Wolf Chen and we have You Make Stray Kids Stay, and they're just really cute. They're very thick. They're so cute though. We'll put these away from each other because they are trying to connect. And then next, honestly, I was trying to get the minimum to get at least 2 photo cards, and so I do have Wolf Chen, You Make Stray Kids Stay. These are my favorite pens. All the K-pop groups use these pens exactly. I don't know exactly what type of pen they are, but they are my favorite. I will always buy them once they put them out because I love them. And then I guess my second favorite was Jinnerette. I don't actually know if I have a second favorite. So I don't really know why I picked Jinnerette in general, but I am very happy with these 2. So we'll just do this. A little Wolf Chen on both sides. And then, if you know, you know, I did get a passport to go with my new best friend, my literal son. Let's just put all of his information out onto the internet. I love him so much. It even has Chan's birthday on here, like 10:03. I'm not putting my information because that's wild, but this is my son. This is my new son. Like, literally one of my favorite things that I own now. The ears, the floppy ears. I don't think you understand. I love him. I love him so much. He Like, I love him. My literal obsession. I cannot tell you how much I love him, okay? I love him. I kind of wish I had at least one more member, but now I'm like, I don't even know who I would get. I have an idea, but also there's no way. There's no way. But I love him. I love him. Okay? I love him. And then this is crazy because I was actually running around just now trying to find these photo cards thinking I'd lost them. And I was going to be like, oh, I was just going to tell you who I got. But I literally found them on my ledge directly in front of me as I'm filming because apparently I've set them there so that I wouldn't forget to show them. But I did get photo cards, and I think that one. I did get Hyunjin's because of the pen, and then Chen's, obviously, because they were very nice to me and saw everything I bought and was like, well, if we don't, that might be illegal, which was true. So look how cute they are. I love these cards. I love the stars. Oh, I love these cards. I'm really excited to keep them safe now because I don't remember how long ago I put them on the ledge, but I got this months ago. At least 2 months ago. All of this. So these might have been sitting there for 2 months. That's sad. Okay. Let's put them somewhere safe. Okay, next, obviously I went to the Dominate tour. I only got one thing of merch. It was the jersey. I added like 4 jerseys just this year. It does say Skiz. It's been on a hanger. I had to get this out of a closet, but Stray Kids, 8. I have more jerseys that say 8 than any other number now. I love that for me. This is really good quality. Unfortunately for ATs, I have to say theirs is by far the worst quality, but like this is really nice. Like this feels like if you sweat in it, it would like actually be like wicker repellent. What is that called? Oh, I spilled something on it. Let's not talk about that. That like it'll actually be like breathable. I can't think of a time that I would sweat in this, but like you know what I mean, right? So I did have to get this. This was a must. I did get other things on this tour, but I can't find them. So this is what I'm showing. I know I got the Chicago Date Show shirt. I think I just got those 2 things. I cannot remember, but I did get the Chicago Show Date shirt. And then the next thing, these are kind of random. They just arrived yesterday. So I did get, I got this off of Discogs, but I got the Deadpool and Wolverine soundtrack. Because, I mean, Slash is on here, so I wanted Slash on vinyl. There's a lot of really good like songs on here, but I really wanted Slash on vinyl. So now I have Slash on vinyl. I really wouldn't have bought this if they weren't on it. But I mean, there's a lot of good songs on here that I'm really happy about, but Slash, I'm gonna be so annoying when I put this on. So I haven't even opened this yet, but I don't know if I will. I don't think it's been opened at all. You know what, I'm gonna open it. I have to open it eventually anyways, right? It is a double vinyl. I'll only show one of them. They're gonna be the exact same, but. And then it does come with a poster, but I don't care about that. I just really wanted Slash. I don't think this is disc 1, but oh, it's on top. It's so staticky. It's like really like neon translucent. So that is that. Shout out to Slash. I love Slash. Honestly, for a while, nobody was talking about Slash, and I was listening to Slash every day, every single day, and I couldn't figure out why no one was talking about Slash, and then I found out that it was just, like, essentially, it was just for this movie. If I'm not wrong, I might be wrong, but essentially, that, and like that was the reason why nobody was talking about it, but like I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it all the time. I love Slash. I cannot get Slash to stop playing. I love Slash, and now I have it on vinyl. Thank you. Speaking of the last thing I needed on vinyl, I did get the Come Play vinyl. I meant to get it when it first released, and then I forgot. I know this is just on standard black. I'm not going to open it right now just because it's just a 7-inch on black. But when it first released, I somehow missed it by like barely any time. So I did find it on Discogs, and I was like, you know what? I'm completing my Stray Kids vinyl collection because I obviously have my vinyl for Karma. My vinyl, my 1, my 3. I do have 3 coming. We don't have to talk about it, but I am so glad I now have a Stray Kids vinyl collection. You have no idea. This is the best moment of my entire life. Thank you. And next we have a Teeny Zone, which I just want to tell you, when they gave it to me, all I saw was this and was like, perfect, wonderful, great, and literally ran to my seat after that, completely forgetting there's 2 until my friend texted me and was like, oh, who'd you get for the other one? And I was like, what? I got, you know, look how cute they are. Look how perfect they are. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. 18 Zone, I love you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to end this video with these 10 people that I absolutely adore and I'm so happy for. Thank you so much for watching. A lot of this has been sitting around for a couple months, just waiting for me to talk about it. And obviously I wasn't filming for a very, 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 very long time, but, and I also just got 2 more jobs. So essentially I have 4 jobs. One is like very, very, very seasonal. One is like kind of seasonal, but it's definitely seasonal. One is like part-time and one is full-time. So I'm just gonna be working a lot because AT's put that in my head and now I can't stop. So blame AT's. It's really fun. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon, and that's a promise. Bye! Hi, welcome part 2. The first part was filmed August 2025. It is March 2026. And I could just edit the first part and put it up and then make this a second part and have 2 videos, but that sounds lame. So I'm just gonna put them all together because it's pretty much all the same groups anyway, so just a bunch of stuff where I just don't know where to put it. But just know, I don't know what I said. And basically, again, all the same groups. But the first thing I have for this video are these blind boxes. We have a Christmas version, we have a regular version, and I've had these for a long time. And I really want to open them. I have no idea. I don't know anything about these figures. I don't know anything about Boy Next Door's characters at all, actually. I haven't been really paying attention, but I saw these and was like, ooh, I need that. Okay, now both of the boxes are open. I'm gonna do the regular version first. I don't know what character goes to which member, though. Oh no, I should have looked this up. Give me 1 second to get a cheat sheet out because I have no idea. Okay, so first of all, why do these characters have their own K profile page? That's crazy. High key in love with that. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god, they come in a house. They come in a house. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, is that it? I thought it was like, wait. Wait a minute, you're telling me that I got the mystery one? I got so confused for a second, but you're telling me I got the mystery one? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that's great. Good thing, because I don't have a don't have a bias in Boy Next Door, which means I don't have a bias in Baby Next Do.
Nope, that can't be it. But I'm glad I got this. That's cute. Okay, this feels like an actual figure though. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Oh, it comes with a stand. I'm just gonna put that down. It's a cat. So we have Sungho's character. Cat. That's not. That's really cute. This is really, really cute. I think I'm gonna put this in my Christmas decorations though. Just for a little extra surprise. But this is going on my shelf because this is so cute that I got all of them. Because I'm looking at what the options were and this wasn't one of them. Oh, that is so cute. Gonna pack you away for Christmas. Oh. So cute. Okay, I was going to move on, but I just had to look it up quick. People are insane are selling these figures for $26. Bestie, this is not a $26 figure. There is not a picture of this on the internet anywhere that I can find. So that's really fun. I love that. Thank you. We're just gonna open up the door like that and keep it on my shelf. That's so cute. Okay, normally I wouldn't do Stray Kids this early in the video, halfway through the video, but I only have a couple things. So first we have all of Chan's hollow units. So we have Seungmin and Jongin and Jisung, and I'm just really happy that I got these. I got these on eBay, which, oh, his hair is so pretty. I did that to my hair one time and somebody laughed at me, so that was great. So, I'm still up to date with the units for the most part, I think. That's a good thing. And then, did you really think that I would say no to having, oh, this plush? Like, did you really think that I would just never get this? It did come with a sticker. I love the crayon. There was no universe where I wasn't gonna get that. And it does say Stray Kids. On the back says nothing. But I was always going to get this. This is adorable. But then when I was buying the hollow cards, I couldn't say no. So I also got this on eBay. Because I couldn't say no. And I have to say, my mom also saw this. And she just thinks everything I own is kind of incredibly stupid. I don't know why this was in a bag, but this wasn't in a bag. I don't know. But she saw this and I was like, it's a dog driving a car. And she tried to hide it. Because she was like, yeah, it is. That's creepy. And I was like, no, it's a dog driving a car. And she's like, yeah, that can stay over here. And I don't know. I like the dog driving a car. I literally could not say no to this. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, and I needed it. And thank you, Seungmin, so much. Thank you, Seungmin, from the bottom of my heart. I wish they had their names on here instead of just like their handwriting, writing Stray Kids. I do love that, but I wish the back had their name. The sticker has their names, but you know, I wish the back had the name too, or where's the here? But it's a dog driving a car. And she was like, a worm. And I was like, sure. Whatever you say. They're just so cute and so soft. And I love them. And I've had this for so long. And it's just been sitting in a pile. So glad I finally get to have them. Even though I have to pack them away literally tonight. All right, next. I do know why I got this. Because I love like MIDI controllers and stuff. I have like 3 and I really shouldn't have 3, but I do. And so I'm a sucker for this. We all know We have the mixer, we have the MIDI, and typically if I'm going to buy an album from somebody, I'm going to get one with a CD, and I couldn't help myself. Eventually, I do want to get this on a CD. Because, like, do I need 2 of these? No. Will I play 2 of these? Probably not. Will I play either of these at all? Probably not. But that's just because it doesn't have a CD. And if I'm going to play a digital version, I'm just going to go to Spotify. But I also, like, I couldn't... This packaging was made for me and no one else, and only me. So I don't collect Extraordinary Heroes. I kind of have a bias from, like, when they first debuted, but, like, do I still have a bias? Like, I don't know. Oh. This could go in my green binder. That's a plus. That has the QR code. Let's not... I know I just said I won't scan it, but, like, let's not show it. Oh, cute. 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 Okay. Okay. I don't know which one of those were. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Oh my gosh, is this a... I was gonna see if that was a magnet. It is not. I don't know what it is, but it is sticky on the back. So, it's sticky. Okay. So we do have 2 sets of OT6. And then this is apparently my random card, which will go in my green binder. Thank you. Can't believe I bought this for the packaging. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that's so stupid. Why would I do that? I think I got it on Black Friday though, so like it was a good deal. Probably. Okay, this is the same. Are these the same? I think these are different. These are different. Wait, are they? That looks very familiar. Am I insane? No, that's... Oh, that's not the same. Okay. And now for the random card. Wait. Wait, like actually? Like there's one set? Like there's one set between the 2 and I got tricked for packaging, and there's one set and there's one set between the 2. Anyways, green binder, here we come. I can't believe that. But also I can. That's very easy to believe. Oh well, that's fine. The next thing I have is Hoshi and Uji's first single album, Beam. I didn't buy it when it first came out, but like I knew I was always going to get it because I do collect Uji. Hoshi is in my like top 3 bias line. I was always going to get it eventually, but like I didn't love the music. It wasn't my favorite thing. That was the most painful way I could have tried to get that off. But I did want at least one copy just because I didn't hate the music. And I feel like it's just something that had to grow on me. But also, I would have gotten all of this stuff anyways. And it was also cheap, and I also got it on Black Friday, so. Let's take the inclusions out for a second. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going through this like it's an actual unboxing. You've probably seen it if you like it. Here's a poster. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not doing that. Here is, ooh, cute, another poster. Yeah, yeah. We have a CD. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I really wanted it. Obviously. Yeah, obviously. I did forget that there were CD plates, but like, I'm glad I got his. Obviously, I wasn't gonna be upset if it was Hoshi. I think one is a unit and then one is a member. Okay. Obviously. I was always gonna collect his cards anyways. I probably should just collect Hoshi's. But, oh well. Because I have his now. And then there's that, which I was always gonna get this too, so it doesn't really matter. I am really happy with these. Yeah. At the end of the day, this was a good choice. Towards the light, will to power. The AT's 2024 World Tour Japan. Which I'm very excited for. I don't know where all of this came from, where all of a sudden I'm buying like Japanese DVDs, but I know it started with BTS, and I know Japan has never switched to play codes like Korea has, so I'll take this. Also, I do have a DVD player that plays this, so like I both have a Region 2 player that this plays, and I have a Region 3 player that will play anything. So really they cancel each other out, and I don't need both of them, but like I do have 3 DVD players, so I can play any DVD I want. Which is why it makes the play code thing so much more infuriating, but like this doesn't have play code, so we don't actually need to bring that up. This was the pre-order. I think it's just an L holder. Yes. I don't need it, but it's AT's, so it's great. Okay, so this is just like a slipcover with a clamshell case, which, that's fine. The simpler the better. The less space it takes, the better. I didn't know the photo card would be in there, but oh my god, we got sun! Oh, what? Do you think that was on purpose? Do you even see that? Do you think that this was on purpose? Or do you think it was just like the... Ooh, I don't think so, but oh well. Oh well. Anyways, here are just all the credits. And the disc 1 and disc 2 and my son. And ooh, just a little booklet, which was what I thought would... This is just the craziest spread. Honestly, I'm so sorry about the glare. I really need to figure this out, but I'm in the middle of moving, so 90% of my stuff is just everywhere, and this is the best I can do in the moment. Oh, I cannot wait to relive this tour, because I will relive this tour. I will absolutely relive this tour. Oh, look at all the smiles. My favorite part of people performing on stage is when they just like start uncontrollably smiling. I've said that 1,000 times, and I mean it 1,000 times more. I've said that 1,000 times, and I mean it 1,000 times more. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I skipped a page. Ooh. This is gonna be so much fun to watch. That doesn't go in there. It's Desire Unleashed by Enhypen Vinyl time. Sorry about the glare. There's no way of fixing that until I take this off, so I'm gonna take it off. But it's pretty. I like this album a lot. God, that's loud. The 6 mini album. We love that. We love that. Oh. It is a little, like, embossed, debossed. I always forget what the difference is. But there's not much to this. I don't know if there's even photo cards. But here is the disc. I'm probably not going to take it out of this. It literally is just clear. I got new things to sleeve all my records with, and I am very excited to do that. But just not yet. I guess it is an OT7 set. That's good to know that they just threw that in there. Let's go through this. I think it's just lyrics. I would be surprised if they put any pictures in here. One picture. Got it. Understood. They're always like one comeback late for vinyl, so maybe we'll get a Vanish vinyl in a couple of months. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. This one took a while. Okay. They're not going to be in order, but photo card. All the backs look like this. Hello? Oh, cute. Cute. Yes. Absolutely. And of course, he was at the bottom of the pile. He always is. Okay. So the last, like, one-off thing I have is the RM and Tableau Stop the Rain. I love the song. So, can't see it. Sleepless in the Rain, Shelter from the Rain. Can't really see it. Blurred by the Rain, Chase the Rain, Lost in the Rain, Whisper through the Rain, Dance in the Rain, Fade into the Rain, Stop the Rain, Stand against the Rain, Forever in the Rain, Alone in the Rain. I don't know. I really love this song. So, like, I was always going to get this, but I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I couldn't put it off anymore. Ooh. It's like a textured sort of sticker almost. And then another sticker. And oh my god. We have all the lyrics here. I couldn't tell for a second, but we have all the lyrics. And then Stop the Rain, Tableau, RM, and then that. And that's really cute. I really wanted this. So I'm glad I finally got it. Again, Black Friday. I kind of went insane, but there were actually good deals. For at least for the things that I got. I only got things that were a minimum of 30% on sale. So, like, I needed this. This was important. Did I show the back? Just has Stop the Rain and Stop the Rain instrumental. Okay, next. I know this is a strange arrangement of these albums because this is not the order, but I ended up with Wano albums. I couldn't help myself. Again, they were on sale. Except for this one. I didn't realize this one wasn't on sale. But I got it. I know there's a ton of but, like, I don't even care that it wasn't on sale. Like, you know why I buy certain versions, right? Like, you know why I buy it at this point. Like, I feel like I'm just really annoying about what I love. And I just don't shut up about what I love. And I'm not going to do a full flip through just because there are actual unboxings for people that are, like, full fans of Wano. And I don't listen to all of his music, but I listen to a lot of it, it seems. I love that hat. I love that. I love this outfit. Okay. Track list. Let me look at the track list so I can tell you my favorite song. I feel like I listen to Better Than Me, like, all the time. Like, it always is coming on shuffle. There's a lot, but I think Better Than Me is just always on shuffle. And here is the card I got. Yay! I love a glasses pick. Okay, next is Wano's Obsession. I'm pretty sure the song I really love on this one is Somebody. I'm pretty positive. I don't know titles. I love that though. Okay, that has all the inclusions. This is fun. Okay, yeah, I see why I got this version. We have a film strip. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm sure somebody has it. A bookmark. We have a Wano. And we have a cutie Wano. Obviously, like, who else would we have? But, like, he's so adorable. I love that. Can't get that back in the packaging. But for Blue Letter is my absolute favorite Wano release so far. No Text, No Call is in my head constantly. Like, constantly. Like, embarrassingly all the time. You know? Like, legitimately all the time. If you ask me what song is stuck in my head, I'm probably going to say No Text, No Call. I just love that song so much. Wow, there's a lot in here. Okay. So it didn't really matter which version I got, but that helps. That helps a lot. That's my whole life. So we have, what is this? A little message card. That's cute. And then bookmark and photo card. Little cutie. Love that. I'm just really happy that Wano's back and making new music. One day I'll get to see him live. I don't know. It's just always bad timing because he comes like in December, and by the time I realize that he's coming, since I don't think I follow him I don't think I follow him anywhere. And maybe I should change that. But whenever he comes, it's just like it's already sold out. And I'm like, oh, okay. So someday, but not yet. It's fine. Okay, so just a disclaimer, everything from here, I don't know the members of the groups. So I'm going to see things and be like, oh, cool. And that's going to be my entire reaction because I just really, really love the music. So we got Usongs and the Rose. Looking back, I probably should have gotten the digipack, but I got these two for cards. I don't know. I didn't buy these for cards, so I bought those because I love these songs. And I thought the photo book looked cool, so I picked that photo book. But looking back, I should have gotten the digipack. I probably didn't need to buy the entire thing. What are my favorite songs? Actually, I should probably look into that. Because I can do that for all of these. Ooh. I like Back to Me a lot. I think Back to Me I listen to the most. Like, a little bit all the time. And Lifeline. Ooh. What about these? Yeah, I think Back to Me and Lifeline are my top two, but Back to Me is number one because oof, I love that one. And then we have this. Look at that. I don't know if it's focused. I can't see. There's a lot in here. Okay. Day That I Died. Gosh. Oh, I don't know the titles of songs. Oh no. I wonder if I can get it from lyrics. Oh, I do like Day That I Died. There was another one though, and I can't remember the lyrics. Maybe it was Never Let Go. Maybe. I don't remember, but I do remember I liked it enough to buy it, so that's good enough for me. I just don't know titles anymore of songs, unfortunately. We saw this coming, right? I think it was actually earlier in this video, so you literally did see this coming, but like you saw this coming, right? That I would like this, that I would... The music's good. Like, the music is so good. Look at that. I don't know names. Name is on there, though. Ooh. Name. These are great cards. That's a great photo. Shut up. I love that. That's great. We have some artists, y'all. Yeah, these are good. These are so good. These are so good. Oh, okay. The same members. Got it, understood. I get it. I get what I'm trying to be, what I'm being told right now. And I will take that in consideration. I understand. This is a fun photo book. I don't know, for them, I love the drama. Like, I am incredibly sick. Like, we have artists. I am incredibly sick of, like, the super serious concepts, I say, as I'm looking at this. But, like, the drama fits this. Like, the over-the-top fits it, because they fit the over-the-top look, you know? "99% of groups, I'm sick of it. They can still pull it off, so I'm okay with it." And then, of course, did you really think that I wasn't gonna get this? Like, did you really think that I wasn't? Did you really think? You can't think that. You're not allowed to think that. Because imagine a world where I wouldn't have gotten this. This slipcover, that's not normal for a vinyl. That's incredible. And it is... Oh, it's not a gatefold. I really thought this would be a gatefold, but it is is it a double disc? Wait, maybe I should have looked into this. Okay, photos. I actually have not seen anybody open this. Oh, probably should show that side. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, and I like that a lot. And there was no universe where I wasn't going to get this. Look at who I got. I love photo cards with names. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, there's another card. And that is the third card. Unfortunately, still did not get a card of every member. Maybe I did earlier this video. I have no memory. It's fine. And then it is just a clear... It is just a clear record. Let me show both sides of that. The X-Love Complete Edition, single album 1 and 2. I can't wait. Oh, well, I guess they've officially signed to a new company, so we'll see if they continue this. I really hope they do, though. Like, I really, really hope they do, because I'd love to have their music on vinyl from now on, going forward. And then for my last trick, I have one more group, one more stack of what is left. And it is P1 Harmony. And you would think by now I would learn their names, but I have not. I've been buying their albums for years, and I still don't know their names. I do know this is Jungsub's, so... Because I feel like I pronounce it wrong, so, like, I feel like it's not for me. But it is his signature. Love that. And I love this concept. I love the video game-esque thing. I don't know. I'm not a gamer. I know nothing about video games. I truly don't know if I've ever played a video game in my life, but I played a lot of computer games growing up. That is not the same thing, but I love this style of photo. And I quite literally love this EP so much. Like, and this concept is just very me, but I love this EP. This EP is constantly playing. Constantly. And I know I've said that about a couple songs here, but like, you don't get it. This entire EP is constantly playing. But also, the fact that I have been saying that about literally everything is a good thing, because that means I'm only buying things where I love everything. Constantly playing, though. In my head as we speak. We do have stickers. Do have postcard. Look at that. And we do have 3 photo cards. Okay, this is Jungsoun's. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. This is a unit. That's great. That, I don't know who that is. I'm so sorry. And, oh, cute. I also don't know who that is. Unfortunately, they don't put their names in their photo books anymore. So, that's sad. Oh, wait, they do. Oh, man. Okay, they do. Never mind. I have to take it back and figure it out. We got Jung. And why does that not look like Kyo at all? That is the outfit he's wearing, but that does not look like him at all. Anyways, we have Jung and Kyo. And whoever this is, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You're cute. That's what you are. That's who you are. And then, of course, I got vinyl. Because I really do love these albums so much. I just don't know the members. But we got Sad Song, which I love. There goes the card. Okay. I have signatures up, so we're gonna know. But I'm pretty sure this is Teo. Yes. That's cute. And then, what else? What else is there? Let's look at the vinyl. I think it's just black. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm not taking that out right now. But my favorite song, I love Last Call. I love Sad Song. Welcome To is really good. So I think those are my favorites. And then finally, yes, I did get a signed version of X. It is OT6 signed, so like, y'all, did my best. This is a huge poster, and like, no. This is 1/6 of the poster. We're not doing that. That's absolutely not happening. Every single song on here is playing in my head in this exact moment, just like all together. Even the Spanish version. And then we do have every signature, which is very cute. I do have other OT6 signed albums, and usually that's what I do. Since I don't have a bias, since I don't know the members, I don't like getting just like member signed things. So I try to get OT6 if I'm gonna get anything. But it worked out this time. And then just a clear vinyl. So that's really fun. Oh, I was about to put everything away, and then I realized this is my Hello 82 card, and this is damaged. I'm not going to take it out right now. Well, yes, I am. I know this is Hello 82, though. And then that. It's cute. Cute. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a cute little part 2. Hopefully, I will actually post this before I get enough stuff to get a part 3. But yeah, just a cute little part 2 of everything I've gotten in the past 8 months since that first clip, which that first clip was like 6 or 7 months of stuff all combined together. So everything I've gotten in the past 15 months, that's this video. I'm so sorry to myself and to all of the things I buy and then treat badly by procrastinating opening it. Even though a lot of things I do open, and then I'm like, but I want to film it too, because I want to have like my first pulls and like reactions on camera so that I remember them in the future. That is very important to me. So sometimes it just takes me a really long time to get to that point though. But we are finally here and we are happy because look at this. Only 4 of these cards are going into like collection binders, but the rest of them will stay safe somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure what binders I'm going to put them in, but especially since I was going to downsize and then I have all of these, but that's okay. We will go from there and figure it out later. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon, and that's a promise for real this time. This is really the end. Okay, bye.